is going to be the Alabama coach now.
Wait, say that again?
The Kalen DeBoer, he's replacing Saban.
Breaking news. By the way, we started recording. I'm Erik Horne, senior editor, here with senior writer Martenzie Johnson, writer at large, columnist extraordinaire William C. Rhoden. We're talking about the coaching carousel in college and professional sports, and we might as well just go from there. We were all ready to talk about the Belichick-Gerard Mayo situation, but now we've got Washington coach Kalen DeBoer, breaking news, going to Alabama to replace the legend Nick Saban. Bill, you joked before we got on. Actually, it was you, Martenzie. I'm sorry. If Deion, maybe he should throw his name in the ring so he can get a promotion. It seems like everybody's been trying to get promotions off of the Saban news the past couple of days. Let's not just look at it from an Alabama standpoint. Let's look at it as a domino effect standpoint. We're going to see a lot of different coaches going to a lot of different places now because DeBoer is leaving Washington. Is this going to mean anything for Black coaches? Do we think that this is going to fare well for any Black coach that's trying to get that next job or has an opportunity to step up?
Who, Martenzie?
I think the only kind of credible or ideal person is Coach Moore with Michigan, right? Everything seems to be, and I know with Harbaugh, every year it seems that he's going to leave, but it seems more so than now than ever. One, because they just won a national championship a week ago, but two, those violations seem to be an issue for Michigan right now that he probably just doesn't want to deal with. But it seems now more than ever Harbaugh is going to leave. And look, Moore beat Ohio State. Like, that's really the only thing you ever need to do as a head coach at the University of Michigan. And he pulled that off on his first try. So other than that, Deion, we know even before DeBoer just signed, Deion wasn't going there. Though I will say he's been ahead of the curve in a lot of stuff. He missed this opportunity to get a pay raise from Colorado because all he had to do was say, I might go there, and they probably would have given him an extra $1 million a year. But other than that, there's just slim pickings. Charlie Strong ain't getting another job, right? David Shaw likely ain't getting another job. So Mr. Moore is really our only hope at this point.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Martenzie. I mean, it's almost worse than it is in the NFL. At least in the NFL, you could kind of look at some pipeline, but there's no pipeline in big-time college football. This, to me, man, big-time college football relative to Blacks is like the ultimate plantation, and it's welfare for white coaches. The guy from Washington goes to Alabama, and who's going to take his place? I'm trying to think of what. Huh? Yeah, Deion. Deion. Every job that comes up is going to be Deion. Oh, get Deion.
No way. There's no way. He's not going to be able to leverage that. There's no way.
But who's in the pipeline? I mean, I think that's the ultimate tragedy of all this, is that there are not a lot of Black guys in the pipeline unless they wanted them to be in the pipeline. Like, I don't know how many. You have the guy in Michigan, right? Maybe his name will be mentioned if Harbaugh leaves. But it's everybody you mentioned, but Shaw, no. Sumlin, no. And you kind of see why. Last time we spoke about Willie Simmons leaving FAMU to go to Duke. Well, maybe because he sees this craziness and he realized the only way to get even in the pipeline is to leave the HBCU sphere and get on the Power 5 white gravy train. But no, man, this thing was, I think the guy who replaces the guy at Washington is probably going to be white. I just think it's a phenomenal situation, particularly when you got all these brothers, man, for years who have been playing at Power 5 schools and who are now coaches and who are not even mentioned of being in this pipeline. I think it's just a sad state of affairs.